Have you ever wondered why some men seem to have an almost magnetic effect on women, effortlessly drawing them in with just the lightest touch? It's not just luck or natural charm, it's the art of knowing where and how to touch a woman in a way that makes her heart race and her body tingle with anticipation. The truth is, most men overlook the subtle power of touch, thinking attraction is all about words, looks, or confidence. But what if I told you that the way you touch a woman, where you touch her and how you do it, could determine whether she sees you as just a friend or someone she can't stop thinking about? Touch is one of the most powerful tools in human connection, especially in romantic attraction. It bypasses logic and goes straight to emotion, triggering subconscious reactions that words alone can't achieve. Science has proven that physical touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which creates a deep sense of connection and trust. But here's the secret: not all touch is created equal. While some areas of a woman's body are touched every day in casual interactions, there are certain overlooked, deeply sensitive spots that, when stimulated correctly, can awaken her senses and make her crave more of your presence. Think about it. Have you ever had a woman shiver slightly when you brushed past her neck? Or noticed how she leans in closer when you gently place your hand on the small of her back? These are not coincidences, they are biological responses to the right kind of touch. And if you know how to use this to your advantage, you can create an unspoken connection that words alone could never achieve. In this video, we're going to reveal 5 secret spots that women absolutely love to be touched, places that most men overlook but can instantly deepen attraction when used the right way. If you want to become the kind of man who can create an electrifying presence without saying a word, then keep watching. Because what you're about to learn will change the way you connect with women forever. And before we dive in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could transform your dating life. Now, let's unlock the secrets of touch. 1. The nape of her neck, a sensory hotspot for desire. The nape of a woman's neck is one of the most sensual and responsive areas of her body. It is loaded with nerve endings, making even the lightest touch send shivers down her spine. Unlike other more commonly touched areas, the back of the neck is often left exposed but rarely caressed, which makes any physical contact here feel incredibly intimate and electrifying. The psychology behind this lies in vulnerability. The nape of the neck is a delicate and sensitive part of the body, and when a man touches it gently, it sends a signal of both dominance and care. It's why women often respond so intensely to a slow, warm breath or a soft kiss on this spot. When you run your fingers lightly along her neck while whispering something close to her ear, it heightens her senses and deepens the connection between you. To use this effectively, start subtly. A light brush of your fingers, a slow tracing motion, or even a gentle squeeze at the base of her neck can create a sense of comfort, security, and attraction. If you're in an intimate setting, softly kissing the nape of her neck while pulling her closer can spark an intense reaction. The key is not to rush. Slow movements, combined with the warmth of your touch, will make this experience unforgettable for her. 2. Her lower back, the subtle gesture that speaks volumes. A woman's lower back is another incredibly sensitive area that, when touched right, can evoke strong emotions and attraction. This spot is particularly effective because it is tied to feelings of security, trust, and connection. When you place your hand gently on her lower back while walking together, it subtly asserts leadership and protection, 2 qualities that many women find irresistible in a man. From a psychological perspective, the lower back is close to the spine, which contains a high concentration of nerve endings. This makes it highly responsive to touch. Unlike the upper back, which is touched more casually, the lower back is an area that is rarely approached unless there's a level of familiarity and trust between two people. That's why even a light touch in this area can create a deep emotional and physical impact. A slow, deliberate touch on her lower back when you're sitting close or dancing together can make her feel more drawn to you. If she trusts you enough to allow consistent contact there, she will associate your touch with comfort and desire. A great way to use this touch is by softly running your hand up and down in a slow, comforting motion while maintaining eye contact. This creates both a physical and emotional connection. 3. The inside of her wrist, an underrated pleasure spot. Many men overlook the power of touching a woman's wrist, yet it is one of the most intimate and electrifying places on her body. The inside of the wrist contains delicate skin and a high concentration of nerve endings, making it highly receptive to touch. A light caress in this area can send subtle but intense sensations through her body, making her feel deeply connected to you. The reason why this works so well is because the wrist is an area that is not typically touched in everyday interactions. Unlike holding hands, which is more common, running your fingers lightly across her wrist is an unexpected yet deeply personal gesture. It's also a psychological cue. When a man holds a woman's wrist gently, it can create a sense of anticipation and desire. If you're in a quiet, intimate moment, try tracing your fingertips along her wrist or lightly holding it while looking into her eyes. The warmth of your touch in this area can create a sense of excitement and curiosity. Another effective move is to softly press your lips against the inside of her wrist while maintaining deep eye contact. This subtle act of intimacy can be far more powerful than a full embrace. 4. Behind her ear, the whispered desire zone. The area behind a woman's ear is a hidden hotspot of pleasure. It is incredibly sensitive due to the thin skin and proximity to the nervous system. When you touch, whisper, or kiss this area, it can send an immediate wave of excitement through her body. The key here is subtlety. This is not an area that should be handled roughly but rather approached with gentle finesse. One of the most effective ways to create intimacy using this spot is through whispers. When you lean in close and softly speak into her ear, your warm breath creates a sensory experience that heightens attraction. This works because sound and touch are deeply connected, and when combined in such an intimate manner, they create an irresistible moment of connection. To take this to the next level, softly running your fingers along the back of her ear while whispering something playful or sweet can make her shiver with anticipation. If the moment is right, gently kissing the area behind her ear can create an immediate reaction, making her feel drawn to you both emotionally and physically. 5. The back of her knees, the overlooked sensory trigger. The back of a woman's knees is one of the most unexpected yet deeply pleasurable places to touch. This area is highly sensitive due to the nerve endings and the soft skin, making it incredibly receptive to light touches or even playful teasing. Because this spot is rarely touched in everyday interactions, stimulating it can create a surprise factor that intensifies attraction. From a psychological standpoint, the back of the knees is an area that is typically associated with relaxation and pleasure. In massages, this spot is often used to trigger deep relaxation, which means that when touched in an intimate setting, it can create a similar feeling of euphoria and comfort. A light stroke or teasing touch while sitting together can make her feel more engaged and attuned to your presence. To use this effectively, start with subtle touches. If you're sitting close to her, try brushing your fingertips along the back of her knee as a teasing gesture. If you're in a more intimate moment, a slow, light touch while maintaining eye contact can send a surge of anticipation through her body. The key is to be gentle and intentional. This is a delicate spot, and how you touch it will determine how she responds. By now, you've learned that touch is far more than just a simple physical interaction. It's an unspoken language, a powerful tool that can deepen attraction, build trust, and create an intense emotional connection with a woman. The key takeaway? It's not just about where you touch her, but how you do it. A touch that feels natural, confident, and intentional can set you apart from other men and make her feel a level of connection she can't quite explain. But here's the thing, many men get this wrong. They either hesitate too much, fearing they'll come off as too forward, or they rush into physical contact without reading the situation. What separates those who truly understand the power of touch from those who struggle with attraction is awareness and timing. When you touch a woman with purpose, whether it's a light graze on her lower back, a gentle stroke on her neck, or a firm yet reassuring grip on her hand, it sends a message of confidence and control. Women are incredibly intuitive. They can sense when a man is nervous, unsure, or overthinking. But when your touch feels effortless, she will naturally lean into you, crave your presence, and feel an unconscious pull toward you. Another important factor to remember is that every woman is different. While these 5 secret spots we've discussed are highly sensitive and universally effective, it's essential to pay attention to her specific reactions. Some women might melt when you lightly trace your fingers along her wrist, while others might respond more intensely to a slow, lingering touch on the back of her neck. The best way to master this is by being observant. Watch how she reacts, notice the subtle cues she gives, and adjust accordingly. When you develop this level of awareness, you won't just be a man she enjoys being around, you'll be the one she can't stop thinking about. And let's not forget the most crucial element, respect and emotional connection. Touch is powerful, but it should always be paired with genuine interest, understanding, and mutual attraction. Women don't just want to be physically stimulated, they want to feel emotionally safe and desired. When you combine the right kind of touch with strong eye contact, engaging conversation, and an air of confidence, you become irresistible, not just in a physical sense, but on a much deeper emotional level. So, if you want to take your interactions with women to the next level, start implementing these subtle yet powerful touches in your everyday interactions. Don't force it, don't overthink it, just let it flow naturally. You'll be amazed at how much more connected, engaged, and attracted women become when you truly understand the art of touch. Now, before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss more game-changing insights like these. And if you found this video valuable, drop a comment below and let us know which of these 5 secret spots surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay confident, stay intentional, and master the power of touch.